Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slope Podcast. Hey, you know what it is, your weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series idol groups to be Nogizaka 46, Sakurazaka 46, Hinatazaka 46, and once in a blue moon, maybe, hopefully someday, Yoshimotozaka 46. This is season 4, episode 10. We got lots of news, some members returning from hiatus.
Hey.
God bless. We got, some others leaving on hiatus. Tis what it is. Some more single news, as well as some, individual member getting jobs and such. But before that, Jimmy, I'm one of your hosts, and I'm joined as always by my friends and my fellow co-hosts. We have Boy Kun and Josh, Mr. Josh Box.
What up? We back.
How's it going, fellas?
Going okay, man.
Yep, it's
Going
all
okay.
Right.
Yep.
Nice.
Anyway, on to the podcast.
Nice. How's it been since last week, guys?
Ooh. Continuing on with the perpetual health updates.
Recovering?
I'm getting better.
All right.
Little by little, I'm getting better. I have been. Oh, this is new for you guys as well. Despite meeting last night, because I just met with my exercise physiologist, and I have been cleared for moderate to intense upper body work and light lower body work.
Okay.
Intense.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Your boy is getting there.
Oh, he's about to be back.
Jimmy only heard
Setting the stage for him.
intense. He's gonna go all out.
Moderate to intense. So you mean max out, right?
Yeah.
So that means
That's what I count as intense. That's moderate.
So I get to max out on bench, right? Is what you're saying.
right on, dude.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm so excited to do some shitty leg work. Again, I did cheat and do like a little bit here and there
Oh no, Jimmy.
when I wasn't like I wasn't some,
He's
but
not
it was like
looking.
super light.
I did a little, just 300, just a little, just
No,
ease it.
it was just like some calf work and stuff like that. But that was mainly because like my ankles were so swollen. I just wanted to get some blood flow moving through. But now I could actually do some work. I'm kind of like, it's interesting because I've been so used to like formulating my workouts as a power lifter, right? I think I've showed you guys my like spreadsheet with like my month-to-month programming and things like that before.
Yep.
And like now I'm like completely having to change the way I program for myself, right? Like everything's rehab based. Everything's like, okay, like what can I get away with is like the mentality, But I'm excited, man. It's really a good feeling to be like able to see progress. It's like I know I'm still recovering, so I don't want to push it too hard, but it's like I can see like the light at the end of the tunnel,
Nice.
Yeah. Congrats.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I bought a new camera. It's old.
Oh,
but
I
it's
haven't
new.
heard of this.
Oh, what?
I just picked it up on eBay. It's an old camera. It's like 10 years old almost. It's an old Olympus, just to shoot and mess around. Because like my camera is the one that I use for this podcast, and it just sits there. Right? I don't want to like take it apart because it's all plugged in and it's on a tripod. And so I mean, it's a fixed lens camera, but it has 10 times zoom, dude.
Oh.
Ooh.
And it's optical. Look at that.
Yeah, and then,
dude.
it's a fixed 2.8. F2.8.
Oh, that's
so
nice. Yeah.
has its own thingy. I don't know. It's just like an enthusiast kind of, but not so much.
What's the sensor
lenses. I think it's a 1-inch.
Okay.
Oh.
Like the
Pretty good.
RX100, the Sony one, the RX100.
Yeah. Like one of those like pocket cameras, right? But obviously that one has
it's kind of like the in between of like a interchangeable lens and just
it's
a
more
more
convenient,
simple
right?
point and shoot.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, yeah, it's but you know, it's cool. I like, you know, it still has all your dials and shit, you know. Yeah, my dogs were getting photographed a lot
Ooh.
Oh,
as I figure out how to use it, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Because I don't know, I
I
just
like
feel like,
how we were.
you know,
Oh, good.
no,
I like how like yesterday I was like talking about oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna get this camera, dude. I've decided this is the camera I'm getting. Boy's like, haha, little do you know, I've already
yeah,
got my new camera, dude.
I watched a video on this camera like 4 or 5 years ago.
oh,
And then back then it was like, oh, this is a steal because no one really cared about this camera when it came out because you know there are like other brands, more popular brands, and so like slip under the radar kind of thing. And so he's like, yeah, I picked it off on eBay, for like $100. So I went after I watched that video, and it was like 3 something.
it always
Like,
happens.
no, YouTuber. It's
Uh-huh.
like, thanks. I know about this camera, but like, it's not how much you said it was.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I waited. I picked this up for like 200.
Oh,
Nice. It's always like, yeah, when they're like, oh, top camera, like top 10 camera gear for only like for under $50 or whatever, right? And then you go to the Amazon links and everything's sold out.
yeah, right.
Yeah, dude. It's like, well,
That happened with the red
wouldn't have
camera,
known.
like one of the first reds that came out. Like they were online for like $500, and now they're like back to like 2,000. I'm like, well,
yeah, dude.
Oof.
So I don't know. I just want this like feeling of hey, hey. You know, instead of
Yeah,
using my
especially
phone.
like
you know.
casual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, it's not the same. I think
Yeah.
like granted, like no hate on people who shoot with phones. Like they're like especially now, like phone photography is so advanced, it's like, you know, legit, right? But like if you use an actual camera, it's so hard for me anyways to like feel comfortable to this afterwards. You
yeah,
know,
I
it's
feel like
like
it's not worth it if I like grab my phone and then like try to take a picture. I feel like it's just like a
I just
snapshot, like real quick. I feel
yeah, I
like
like the
like for me there's like a barrier of like, all right, here's this, and if I want it to look really good, I have to use this, and if I use my phone, it's not going to be as good because I don't have as much control. I don't know, maybe it's like the enthusiast in us that thinks that way.
yeah. I think it's like a psychological thing, right? Like when like something about like when you're holding like a dedicated camera puts you in the mentality of like this is photography time, right? Even though you can do photography with a phone,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you know if like if you grew up in that generation, that's probably how you're gonna be.
Yeah.
But like for me, you know, like I still remember I had like the very first camera phone, and that was like such a big deal, right? So like when I wanted to, and like the photos you got from that was ass. So if you wanted to
Yeah,
take
yeah.
actual photos, you had to have like your little pocket camera, you know, at
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
And so like to me, like that's when I want to be photography mode, you know.
It's nice, you know.
But you can't get that
dial-
natural bokeh with phones, you know?
You can get it digitally, you know.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
But yeah, yeah. I mean, considering like I'm planning to do a lot of traveling too this year, so I'll take it, you know, just a little pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, what's nice about that is
Bang,
like
bang, bang.
it's still versatile because you got the zoom lens on there, but because it's a fixed lens,
That's like
you don't
the biggest
overthink.
thing. The
Right?
baby. Just like,
7,200 on there.
yeah, because you know my
See,
other camera, like I have a pretty big zoom, but it's, you know, it's a big lens and it's also kind of broken. I don't want to take that.
Yeah.
So
I think for me, like when you have an interchangeable lens camera, I don't want to complain because you know I love my camera, but it like makes me overthink.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you go out, you're like, okay, which lenses am I gonna
Yeah,
bring with
yeah.
me? And
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah,
exactly.
right. Like, you know, like I remember I like tried specifically to challenge myself to only shoot with one lens once when I like, you know, I was like walking around the beach and I was like, the whole time I was like, fuck, I wish I had my 50 millimeter right now, dude. You know, like I was just like, I can't help it. I gotta swap. Right.
Yeah.
Whereas like having something like that, you know, kind of forces you to change the way you think and be a little bit more creative.
Yeah, and I feel like photo wise, it hasn't changed much in like 10 years. Like other than like features, I feel like
I think yeah.
I used to get a good quality picture from like something
Yeah.
I
like
think
that.
most of the like I guess innovation is from the convenience, right? Like you can like
Mhm.
transfer to your phone or whatever, right? Just like
Right.
straight to
Yeah.
Instagram type of thing, right? So there's less steps to do that nowadays.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
Yeah.
yeah, Josh got a photo book.
Oh yeah. Speaking of photography,
Oh.
I got the Kawada Hina. It's like
There it
super bright.
is.
Kawada Hina photo book. It's pretty thick. I was showing it in the pre-show, but here's my phone with a case, and you can see it is almost double the
Damn,
size.
boy, he tick.
It's pretty
That's a
heavy
thick
too.
ass book, boy.
It's the way I would describe this. I'm gonna try not to spoil it, but I'll probably show like one or two pictures.
Go for it.
Is it feels almost like an Instagram feed
Ooh.
in the sense that there isn't much of a flow to it as some other photo books, and I think the fault that it has is that it's a little all over the place, but they're limiting it to one photo a page or maybe one photo per spread instead of the regular, actually composing the page and everything, having different themes through it, having two shots and everything. So that's why I feel
Mhm.
like every image on its own is static and they sometimes follow a theme and sometimes don't.
Mm-hmm.
Photography is at least decent. It's pretty good
That's
on some
good.
shots. But I feel like there's too much. It's way too thick. If they put this in half and then actually put up like,
We're more choosy.
yeah, we're more choosy in the order and in the selection, I feel like this could have been a banger. But the fact that there's so much and it dilutes it, like you go through and you're like, oh, I almost forgot what was 50 pages ago because I have another 100 pages to go next.
Do you want to show a one favorite
Let me see.
picture, perhaps? If you can like flip through the book fast enough, you know what I mean?
It's gonna take me. It's gonna take me, but there's a lot of photos to go through. I don't even know if I can recall a favorite because there's just so much photos in here that I like.
Mhm. Was this supposed to be
Because it's
like
like
travel oriented,
I mean, it kind of
or
it's like a lot of locations. Like it's like a lot of locations, but like I feel like it's so spread out that
normally
like you
I'd
can't really
like
get a sense
that,
of
you know?
travel.
If it's like a travel book, you know, ooh, they went to a lot of different places, but they went to her hometown, says Chad. Then Tokyo.
Mm.
Okay. Well, um,
Yeah, I feel like it's like outside hotel,
domestic
outside
travel.
hotel, outside hotel.
I feel like a photo book,
Ha.
a good photo book should be like a tasting menu at a
Mhm.
restaurant, right?
Mm.
Like if you go to like one of those like fancy restaurants with a tasting menu and they give you like 12 different dishes, each dish is very small,
Mhm.
right? Because the point is that like, and no matter how good something is, you're eventually gonna like be over it, right? Or like with each bite, each taste of it, it's gonna lose that initial wow factor, right? So
Mm.
like, for example, we had a Jose's Way in Vegas again.
Yeah.
We got the cotton candy foie gras, right? It's literally a bite-sized piece, right? You do it in one bite, and then you have that one bite, and you're like, man, that's fucking nuts. But because if they gave you a giant thing of
Mhm.
cotton candy with
Yeah.
foie
We're like,
gras in it, each bite, you're gonna be like, I mean, it's good, but it loses its wow factor, right? It loses its punch, right?
yeah.
That's why like they like season it like they like triple season. You know, it's like it's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be like a giant flavor bomb in each bite, right? I feel like that's how a photo book should be. It should be like like a wide variety of selections with a few, just enough for you to get a taste, that good first taste of each
Yeah.
selection, right?
Yeah.
So that you don't get tired of
Yeah.
a shot before you move on to the next one.
Right.
I feel like that's kind of how this one is because it's like a lot of small things, but it's like spread out in different ways.
Mm,
Like if we look at Oda Nana's photo book, that was just like bombardment of the same thing over and over, and that got really tiring.
yeah.
Well, this one feels like you're a little overwhelmed with how much stuff there is, and you feel like
Uh-huh.
you don't know where to look. You like taste it, but then like after a while, you kind of forget what the other one tasted like, so you can't blend the flavors together or go through the story of it.
So it's like a tasting menu that isn't cohesive.
Yeah. It's like a TC
Right.
menu where they're like, let's see what the chef comes out with first, and then we'll just give you that. Like whatever
Okay.
he's cooking for someone else.
So do you think
Yeah, it needs.
it'd be much better if they trimmed it down?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like there's a lot of good photos in here. Like I like this is the only two shot that I feel like I really like.
Ooh.
I like that.
I
Yeah.
like the contrast of those two shots, but like, man, so much white space.
Yeah.
You couldn't just get
Mhm.
like a, cover up the whole page.
They couldn't because all the photo book is like this. Like 3/4 of the photo book is like this.
Then why did we make it that size?
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
You should have just like.
And she does like a little
Just-
quote.
Ooh.
She does a little comment under some of the photos.
Oh,
It's like I feel like
interesting.
half of the photos have quotes, and the other half she's like, I don't know what to write here. I'm just gonna leave it blank. A lot of the looter shots don't have any comments. She's like, oh, this is embarrassing, or like stuff like that. This is the second shot of this, stuff like that.
That's an interesting idea.
I guess that's why it feels like an Instagram-y kind of.
Yeah.
I made that like as a joke, and like when I think it was like Yui Han from AKB48's photo book review, because hers has like kind of does the same thing. Bunch of like white space at the bottom. I was like, oh yeah, dude, this is like a place for her to put her notes, dude. You know. But
Interesting.
it's funny to see that they actually
Yeah.
did that. But
Yeah, it feels
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
It feels
I
like a
feel
printout of an Instagram feed instead of like a photo book, you know?
Yeah. I feel like a photo book, or the photo should speak for itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, are you gonna give it a rating or what?
I'll give it a letter
Spoiler-free,
rating.
A letter rating. Okay.
I'll give it a C. It's passing.
Whoa,
It's passing.
that is not a good grade.
It's passing. You know, you'll get a degree with it, but
C's get degrees.
Yeah, well, true.
Yeah.
It's that essay where you you just really put in a lot of extra words to like
Right. To meet the
increase the
word.
word count.
Yeah.
that's this right here.
All
Yeah,
right.
'cause the photos are solid. Like a lot of the photos are solid. There's a couple where I'm like, why was that taken in that way? But I feel like most of the photos are for sure solid. I mean, she has a lot of different expressions. It seems like she took the posing really well. So like fundamentally, nothing's wrong with it. It's just like it's so much.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's your quick Kawada-san photo book review.
Recommended for any Kawara fans because you'll get a lot of pictures here.
Okay. There you go. I don't know when I'll buy a photo book again, but
It's okay. You probably just come to my house and then just look at.
I'll
what
just
I
go to
got.
Josh's house and like skim through the books real quick. Anyway, let's talk about some more Hinatazaka, huh? Time for some current event news. What's going on in Sakamichi series? Hinatazaka, a lot of solo work coming through for the members, huh? First up,
Let's go.
Ushio is gonna star in the 2022 edition of Hula Girl. It's gonna be from May 14th to the 23rd. It is a stage play. So yeah, there she is in the kind of promotional
Yeah, dude, she looks cute
look.
there, dude.
Yeah, looks good. Also, let's see here. Yajima Maimi reprising her roles. Harupi's gonna be in this one.
Okay.
So
Let's go.
yeah, if you remember last year, Higuchina from Nogizaka starred in this, along with some AKB and Last Idol members. It seems like Yajima Maimi is like a mainstay character in these plays, because she was also in the 2019 version with Sayunyan. So,
Oh, look at that.
Oh man.
yeah.
I guess it's popular enough that they did it 3 times already.
Yeah, this was a movie in like the
Yes.
mid 2000s too. They made a movie.
It's
and
Hula
shit.
Girl. What's not to like, Josh?
Right? You know, they're doing the hula. Everybody. Yeah. I'm not sure what the premise is, but you
Me
get to
neither.
see them do hula, bruh.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be in the story.
Lots of hula going. Let me Google that shit real quick. Despite desperate to reverse their economic fortunes, the elders of a small Japanese coal mining town decide to create a Hawaiian center tourist attraction. They hire a professional dancer from Tokyo to recruit and train hula dancers. There you go. I'm gonna assume the professional dancer character is the Yajima Maimi
Yeah.
character because she's in all the plays. So
Yeah. Makes sense.
yep. So yeah. If you're a
Check
Ushio
it out.
fan,
At least I guess just check out the movie if you want to get a premise for what's gonna happen.
mm-hmm. Seems like it's gonna have that like the feel good Japanese story where like a lot of people get together and like they perform and it's all wholesome and shit at the end, just like Swing Girls or Water Boys. Have you guys seen either of those? Swing Girls
No.
is like one of my
I
favorite
haven't.
movies.
Oh,
Ooh,
I guess it's like Hula Girl, but they make a
they do
big
swing
band.
dancing.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. They do a big band jazz. Anyway,
Mm.
yeah.
I'm always down for like some kind of arts movement, save our culture
yeah.
movement, saving a small
Mhm.
town. That's always feel good times.
there's always
you know?
that moment where like they're failing, but then they come up together and then like
Yeah,
rise above it.
it's always the wholesome story at the end.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So,
dude.
let's keep going with more stories. There's a trailer for the Bemiho drama. Good morning. What is it?
Nebureru.
Nebureru Shishi. And so, Bemiho plays an idol,
Oh,
and the like the action hero guy plays her manager.
Mm.
Like the guy is a suit actor, is a famous suit
Yeah.
actor. He's done like Kamen Rider and Super Sentai.
mm.
And so I guess in the story, Bemiho's character wants to be an actor, like taken seriously. And then there's
Yeah,
like
dude, there's
a gang that's
a
all
fight scene. Yeah.
yeah. Or like she, there's like stalking because her wodas are creepy and stalkerish or whatever, and then like this gang dudes get all up in her business. But then her manager is like, she doesn't know,
Oh.
but he's like some badass dude.
That's cute. I really like this premise.
Right. There's like the scene in the trailer where he like beats up all the gangsters.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh man.
So yeah, if you guys want to be
Manager.
a manager for an idol, dude, that's what you have to get ready for.
Minimum.
You better know your
Mhm.
martial arts, dude.
Get ready to defend
Yeah, dude.
your idols.
Gotta be like a former like Navy SEAL, dude. Like,
Damn, he's doing like some crazy ass
Right.
like yeah, Bemiho posted a blog with her outfit and stuff. If you want to check it out, there's the poster too.
yeah,
So
looks cute.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He's more like a comedy movie, but like might have some like inspirational stuff in there.
Yeah.
Just because she has like a goal, a vision.
It's gonna make all the
reason.
uncle fans feel like her manager, dude. Oh, I can protect
Oh.
my she. That's gonna that drama will start April 23rd on Hikaru TV, and so we're never gonna see it.
Sag.
It's just hard to watch those shows that's on that TV
Mhm.
channel, man.
Mm,
We need the random drama rip, dude.
right.
So yeah, check that out, guys, if you can. Let's keep going. More Hinata news. The best news this week: Kosaka Nao has returned.
All the Ohisama just like doing their dark magic to summon her.
We're bringing her home, boys.
She's back.
We're bringing her home.
So not gonna be in like full power, Kosaka Nao. full strength Kosaka Nao. But she's, slowly gonna get back into the activities. She's still kind of, not all back, I guess.
Mhm.
But
She's like me, dude. She's recovering, dude. She's gonna
just like Jimmy,
slowly ease back into it, dude.
Yeah.
her like therapist is like, you can do moderate to intense upper body work, and she's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, I guess I can start Hinatazaka again, bro. So cool.
Yeah, excited to see her back.
Yeah.
I think most people were like, where is she? Like, we're expecting her to appear. Maybe this concert
Yeah.
wasn't that, but the next one for sure wasn't the next one. But the next one wasn't that one either. And now, before the actual main concert, she appeared.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm kind of glad it wasn't some big like what is it, drawn out, like what kind of spectacle can we announce her coming back? It's just like, just like let's ease her back into it,
Yeah, it is interesting that they did it that way instead of announcing her during like a big event like done with other members.
I think that's better. I don't know.
Yeah,
we don't
put
know.
some pressure
Obviously,
off of
like
her,
we don't
right?
know, like why she went on hiatus or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like she went on hiatus like summer last year, right?
Was it that long ago?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, it's been a good minute that she's gone, because they had 2 singles without her, right? Or was Kimishi Kakatan? I don't remember.
Oh, like 9 months.
Anyway, it's been a while. Okay, like point is, chat says 8 months. Thank you. Some real Ohisama in there. So yeah. See what she's gonna do. I think she'll probably be at Tokyo Dome, right? But not at full capacity. She'll like do a song or some shit.
Do the last song.
Yeah.
Or maybe she'll come out and be like, "Hello, I'm back, but I ain't performing shit." So,
or she could just be like, "All right, I'm in it." You never know.
Or show up for an MC or something. I don't know. So,
you just have to watch and find out.
Yeah, I mean, given that she was the center for the first 5 singles. I don't even know.
I'm leaning towards 4.
So
4 or 5 if you're counting the album song, I think.
Yeah. So let's see her coming back.
Yep.
A lot of Ohisama. I think they're working on a single now.
I can see that.
Akipi like mentioned that Akipi showed up on ANN, right? Kubo's ANN, and he was like, "Yeah, I need to write up some lyrics for the new Hinata music video that they're gonna shoot tomorrow or whatever." And the Ohisama were like, "What the fuck? Did he just like leak their new single? This fucking old man." And I'm like, "Oh man, AKB with the noose around their neck, first time."
First time.
At least you guys are getting it a day before.
First time.
You're not getting it as they film.
Yeah, dude. That's the 48 group way, I guess. Some guy shouting out the lyrics, and they have to like lip sync it the best they can while dancing. That's probably just how it is, right? Like, I mean, it didn't like it wasn't
so
like
weird because I imagine there. I would imagine that there has to at least be a sample version of the song.
Oh yeah, they if they are doing the same thing as AKB, there is a demo track.
Yeah.
So it's playing as they're shooting the video and they're doing choreography.
So you just have a melody with no.
But there is a guy saying there are lyrics. They have a guy shouting them the lyrics, and so they're doing their best to lip sync the lyrics. You know what I mean?
Because they don't know it, right?
Yeah, like it's funny that this came up because recently, like AKB members went on, I forgot what show it was, and they were talking about this exactly. And like Takamina was on it too, and she was like, yeah, that's totally what Aki does. Sometimes he changes the lyrics like last minute, and so when we're shooting the music video, that's like we'd get the lyrics in that morning or whatever, and so when we're shooting it, someone just like yells us the lyrics, and so and they're like, oh yeah, if you can look at this video, you can see like our lips don't match up or whatever, or like they try to shoot the least number of like lip syncing shots, you know, like solo,
Mm.
and so it's mostly like b-roll shots, or like, you know, like scenes type thing, and not like them actually singing. So maybe that's
Yeah,
the
I remember
case.
that was.
Seems a little inefficient to me, but
I remember that was a
me.
thing with
Hey.
Itoshisa no Excel, right? The Takamina solo song,
Mhm.
where it was like, he was like, I think I'm gonna give her like some like anime-esque song. So we just that's why she has like the sword in the choreography and stuff like that. But then like while he was writing the lyrics, he's like, never mind, I'm making a love song. And then like, but then she already had practiced all that sword shit, so it's just like, fine, just let her do it. It has nothing to do with the
It's like,
song.
man, I got a lightsaber. Come
Yeah,
on.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
Man, I feel like I would absolutely hate that.
Right.
Like I was like, no,
Dude,
I need to know what the fuck the song is gonna be
right.
before
Yeah,
we
dude.
shoot, you know.
But you know, like, I mean, talking about AKB, right? Like at their height, there's like they were just like churning out music videos and singles.
Mhm.
So I guess that was like the only way they can do it. Like on top of the stuff they were doing, like TV stuff, radio stuff they were doing. So
Yeah.
yeah. But,
And I'll give P probably like, not to like defend his procrastination, but I'm sure he has like lots of other projects too that he's managing, and so it's kind of like, oh fuck, I gotta have lyrics, huh?
yeah, it's like, oh shit, y'all shooting tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just like writing on a napkin.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
something about love. Something about
right.
high schoolers. All right, there we go.
All right.
Sakura blossoms.
Yeah.
Kata omoi.
Yeah.
Looking at his keywords. All right, let's add that in.
Seishun no Tsubasa.
Did I use that already? No, I don't think. Yeah, but at least we know a new Hinatazaka video is coming.
Yeah.
Who knows if it's the single or not? But like, I mean, you should expect them to already be working on new content, right? It's not like
Yeah, it's about time, right? We already have the other two groups announcing their new singles, so it makes sense.
Like it just makes sense that they're like, constantly working on new material, so it shouldn't be a surprise, right? Or whatever. Anyway, let's keep going. There's more Hinata stuff. Pretty big news right here. Hinata's auditioning new members, everyone.
Oh.
They want new members.
Been a while.
Why are these age ranges so young?
Right.
I'm tired of it.
Shin member audition. So they want girls from 12 to 20. Why don't you like shift that like 7 years?
Yeah.
18 to 20.
So this is the first time has done an audition since the Sakamichi joint audition. So we got like the guidelines down here. Picture of yourself, send it in. You get like your standard kind of bust and then full, right? And then a cute one where you show off your personality, I guess. And then they actually have like the schedule laid out. The first round auditions is now, and then until April 4th, and then you get your screening process right through.
Oh, I see. They're taking a screening process. Hmm.
I feel like they've
They
always
might
done
have
that.
they might have learned from another group.
Yeah,
But,
another group's mistake.
so like an online screening process through April, and then it looks like in person or something throughout May, and then final selection will be at the end of May, and then they'll do a training camp for like 3 months before they make their debut in August. So, cool. You even have some commercials.
Yeah,
You
nice
know?
commercial.
It's like a girl like, should I join? She's like a fan or whatever. You know, appealing to those girls who always wanted to perform, be an idol or whatever. And then there's another one with a family.
Yeah. Why can't we get the mom to join instead?
Oh, give me back old Tona 48, dude. Where is Mari, dude?
The mom's like, "What the hell you doing?" But the dad's like, "Hell yeah, you should be an idol.
Right.
Let's go."
Yeah, dude. Look, the dad's wearing white and blue, dude. He's already an Ohisama.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, because the
He's
dad's
like,
an Ohisama.
Oh, dude. Let me meet Kosaka Nao once you're in, dude.
Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. Hopefully they, I'd like to see them be more transparent in this audition, unlike the Nogi one, you know?
Where it's just like, what happened to them? Oh, now they're here.
Yeah, not because of like that, like sketchy shit with Aruno or whatever. It's just, it was more fun as a fan to like follow their like showroom or whatever like they did.
Yeah, exactly. Like you want to, you let the hype build up, right? I feel like that was kind of what you know, what was kind of difficult with 5th gen Nogizaka is just like suddenly they're here, you know,
right? Because
after like silence for so long,
especially because they like pushed back the supposed debut, right? It's like, oh, audition. It's like, all right, audition's over, and then we like heard nothing.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to like make a debut in December or whatever, and they didn't. And then now they're here, but it's like, you know, there was nothing for a while. But
everyone was just on edge, and I feel like instead of like going with it, they were just like, all right, any minute now, which I guess can lead to like, oh, it's finally happening, but like I feel like it isn't organic.
Well, I mean,
there's pros and cons to both. I think I personally like the idea of, well, it's tough because
this is like the traditional way, right? You just audition and
the thing I don't like about the showroom extremes and stuff like that is I hate the inevitability of me like really rooting for someone and them not making it.
Yeah,
you know,
that's also,
like when you invest, you're like, oh, dude, she's word. You know, where at least
never
this one
hear about
like,
her again.
You know, from jump, it's like, okay, cool, I know she's in the group, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But, like,
yeah, that's true.
Maybe if they like select the ones that are gonna be it, and then do like a little showroom preview.
Yeah,
get a
warmed up. I don't know. I mean, I think it's tough because we're comparing it to 5th gen Nogizaka, obviously, because it's the most recent. But there's so many things different with that generation, so it's kind of hard to compare, right? Because I was like, you know, like that on top of it, that generation doesn't really feel as homegrown, I guess you could say. So maybe that's why they're missing some of that underdog feel. Maybe if there's some more girls that weren't already like in the industry, it would feel a little bit more like Cinderella story.
I think not all of them. Not all of them were like in the industry. Some of them were just like just taking pictures with people, and were like just doing like little things here and there, like just like getting their foot in the water. But like it wasn't anything like, oh, she's like won so many awards for her acting.
Yeah.
What do you think of them showing the training camp, just like Morning Musume or like Whack? That's what they would do.
Hopefully not like the Whack one.
Well, I mean, like not what Whack would do.
It's not like a survival battle. Dude.
Like
drop them in the wilderness.
Yeah. Like for Morning Musume, they'd get members to audition, and then like these members would pass or whatever. Wait, no, they wouldn't pass, but like they would have a final selection, they would have a selection before like the final cut, but those people would do the training camp for like the 6 months or whatever, and you know, show them sing and dance or whatever, and then they make a final selection. So I guess like,
See, I feel like. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
I was just gonna say, so like in this case with this Hinata schedule, right? You would know who the members are, and like at the end of May, and then you'd see them do the training camp, and then in the August one is like the final members. Like you see the final
Ooh.
cut, like in August or whatever, which is pretty like.
Is that what it is? I thought it was supposed to be the final cuts in May, and it's just that August is going to be the actual like.
No, yeah, that's what I'm
They're
saying. Like, if
oh, but you want okay.
like if they were to do it like Morning Musume would or whatever, like they did in the past, like you'd know who they pick for the training camp, but that's not the final selection of members to join the group.
I feel like that's compelling television.
Yeah, that's
But
why
to
Morning
me, it
Musume
would
did it
make
that
me-
way.
Yeah, but to me it would make me too sad, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost like a competition, right? Like a
They- yeah,
competition show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was kind of like that.
Or not,
So, yeah.
maybe not a competition, but yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's just, you know, you're gonna really get invested in some girl's journey, and
Mhm.
you know, it's just that sad thing of seeing her go. But then that's
Yeah,
you know,
so
that's-
you'd get
that's
girls who
what makes it compelling, dude. You know,
would get cut at the very end. I mean, like Whack does that too, right? It's like, oh, day
Right.
7, this girl didn't make it or whatever. you
Like some
know?
current members leave, you know.
Yeah. You know, so
Like that's how Aya 8 Prince left because during the training camp. She's like, "Nah, I'm done with this. I'm leaving."
damn it, she was like the hottest one. But anyway, yeah. I mean, there's pros and cons, I guess, to
yeah.
every audition, like the way
Yeah.
they.
I
present.
mean, I feel like that's the most exciting way to do it. But like, you know, I'm just speaking very from a selfish place of like, I just don't want to see anyone be sad, man.
Was it
That's a
Equal
very,
Love like that? Where like they did like some previews of like the members that were in the group, and they just showed them like practicing and everything up until their debut,
I think so.
like on the
yeah.
YouTube channel.
I didn't really follow Equal Love's pre-debut.
Yeah, I didn't
that hard,
either,
so-
but I know they did like some sort of like they framed it more as like
Like
a
a documentary,
documentary,
right? Yeah.
type thing.
yeah.
So yeah, there's different.
I mean that's like any idol group that comes out from like one of those elimination shows. You know, it's kind of similar.
Like Last Idol.
survival show.
Last Idol, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, last
That was
Idol
pretty
did
cutthroat
it.
at the beginning.
Very interesting. Yeah, dude. Pretty wild, but you know they've settled. So, but yeah, be cool to see more new members. In Hinatazaka, or are they gonna get them with that under system, or you know, like the
Oh.
backs members, you know, because there's gonna be too many, man. If they,
Yeah, I'm very
Unless-
curious to see
Uh-huh.
what they're going to do.
Unless they're
Right,
predicting some graduations.
yeah, that's the thing. Like, there hasn't been any like big shakeups.
Yeah,
in
I think there might be some
Hinatazaka.
shakeups with this.
So
You think so?
I mean, they're not gonna just add on more members without some of them leaving.
like they're almost as old as
mean-
like first gen Sakurazaka members, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
okay.
mean, I don't doubt it, but I feel like for the longevity of any big idol group, you should be preempting the shakeup, because
Yeah.
if you're waiting for the shakeup to start auditioning,
Mhm.
then you're fucking yourself. You know,
Mhm.
because now you're replacing half the group of like with people nobody knows versus the people leaving that are established. So you want to have a transition period. So that's what I'm hoping they're preparing for, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
right? So it's like you have time to know these new members as they like bolster the group before the shakeup,
Mhm.
right?
yeah, so
Because it's like it'd be like if 2013 AKB happened and you didn't have ninth gen, you know,
Yeah.
like you'd be like, "Fuck, this group is going downhill, dude. We're losing everybody."
right?
There's 20 people left.
Yeah, so
Mm.
yeah, some first gen or maybe even second gen will
Mm.
probably like
I mean, they're pretty close.
start like planning
Yeah.
their exit, right? So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
probably-
I definitely think there's gonna be some people heading out. I don't think it's gonna be this like
This soon or?
mass exodus
Mm.
just because we're getting an audition group coming in.
right. I mean, it's always been like a slow trickle, right? And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll see.
Mhm.
Anyway, let's talk about Sakurazaka.
Do you think?
Mm.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you think they're gonna do like the Nogi like Senbatsu under system, or are they gonna do like something like Hinatazaka, like Sakurazaka, where they have like
I think they'll do
a
more of like
rotating
Sakurazaka.
units?
Not
Really?
necessarily
Yeah.
have like a Saku 8 or whatever, because that's kind of whack.
Yeah, but like
But
having
probably
different
like a Hina
Senbatsus
8?
of
yeah.
composed of different members and stuff.
Mm.
If
I feel like by
anything,
the time the new members go into the actual singles and everything, maybe there'll be a little bit more spots open. Like, who knows how long it'll take them for actually like
True, yeah,
them
but
to
I doubt
be
they're
fully
gonna.
in the group.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe they'll just
they're not gonna
add.
be fully in the single like
Right.
in
Most of them just
August, right?
add
They
like
might just
2
have
girls and just keep like
That's
all
true.
members
That's true. They
Senbats.
keep
can only
doing
add
that
2
thing.
people.
Yeah, I mean the last gen was what 3 members,
Yeah.
right?
They got
So
the least number right out of
Mhm.
these joint auditions. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, let's talk about Sakurazaka. We got a preview for another track off their new single, their 4th single. Shakan Kyori. This is the Morita Hikaru center song. They played this on the Sakuhina radio show. So, guys, listen to it yet? What did you guys think?
I'm listening right now.
I am not feeling this one as
No.
much.
Really?
Okay,
Did you
to
say
be
shiny
fair,
at the beginning?
Shiny.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go back.
Like at the very beginning?
It's got a groove I can appreciate.
Try me. It's try me.
Try me. Okay.
The synth's kind of
I-
iffy though. I'm not a fan of
Yeah.
like the choice of the synth sound, but
Kind of sounds like
I'm
they're like
giving it-
80s vibe, but like not.
I'm
going
giving it
for fully.
radio preview benefit of the doubt because it feels very. I mean, it's obviously very trebly, right? You're not gonna have any of the mids and the lows.
It sounds very rough.
But yeah, it's missing something.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like I don't know. I wish it hit me a little bit more, but it feels very kind of like mid tempo. Like okay, you know, I'm not like
Mhm.
rude. You know?
mhm. I think it has like elements that I generally like.
Mhm.
But yeah, just I think I need to hear a better, clearer version.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, to me, it sounds pretty of its time. Like it's pretty like contemporary. There's like
Yeah.
groovy kind of dance pop style idol song, but it's a little bit more
With the
of like
guitar
cooler
solo.
style. It hits you with a guitar solo though. That's pretty nice. I think the only thing I'm not super into is the synth.
Yeah. I think that's the radio edit though. I feel like it's
Yeah, it might have been that, yeah.
it's a little too like forward.
Yeah, the intro made me think we're gonna get like some tropical house vibes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this shit again, huh? Like, then I don't know. I think it kind of hit me for a swerve because the rest of it is not really
Mhm.
that at all.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I feel like because this is more of like an electronic song, like the mix could really
Right,
make it or
yeah.
break it here, right?
Yeah.
Like,
just
you know,
noticed,
if it was like more like
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I was saying if it was more like, like traditional instrumentals, like a band or something like that, then you can kind of fill in the gaps a little bit more mentally. But then with like, some electronic stuff, it's like you got to really appreciate the production, you know?
Mm-hmm. They're definitely going for the cool vibe in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I think the music video and like a better sounding mix will help.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
But I just noticed the Senbats doesn't actually have an 8 because Risa's not in this one,
Oh.
but Aoi is. So Aoi's in the back row. That's kind of weird, right? Like they didn't fill in the Sakura 8 spot. So
We could make this 8, but let's stick Aoi in the back.
it's like, nah, like you put Aoi in there. And they're like,
Nah, just throwing it back.
Yeah.
Saku 7. Saku
Yeah.
7.
She could have been true center again. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Weird choice, but okay. I ain't the one making up these formations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the third main track,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I think we listened to all of them, right? Samidare
Mm.
more
Boku Dilemma.
yeah, and then this one. Still waiting for
So
that
far,
track
I
list.
think Dilemma is my favorite one.
Same.
Yeah. I think I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, where's this track list at? I mean,
Right.
how many times we have to keep asking?
You know, I think she says just drive. Because you know it's the because of the name of the song,
Oh, Shakan Kyori.
Mm.
right? Anyway, we'll
We're talking about the intro of the song.
oh, at
Just
least
Drive?
at the end, she says it sounds like she says just drive. Anyway, we'll hear a clearer when the full like music video comes out. We'll know for sure what she says.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's Sakurazaka. Let's go to Nogi.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Nogi. Aruno's going on leave. Obviously, I think we all expected this to happen.
Yeah, sure.
There's a post here on the website from management. They're always like, "Don't believe everything you see on the internet, guys."
Mm-hmm.
Just believe some of it.
And then I don't know. There's a comment. She confirms some of the tweets and that she did work as like a amateur model or whatever. She let people take pictures of her. The Bunshun article that came out really like didn't reveal anything more. Like even Bunshun was kind of sus on the whole thing.
Yeah, they were super sus.
Yeah.
And they're usually like really
Like-
they really jump on it.
Yeah, and so
Yeah,
they all they confirmed is like, oh yeah, like the people who did take pictures of her were like they would like hire her to practice type of thing or whatever.
Yeah. It's like a pretty established thing, right? Like I guess is what they're saying, where it's like you just hire someone to do like some like test shoots, you know, maybe you just got a new camera and you don't want to like hire like a full blown out model yet, or
right.
You know, finagle with an actual shoot. So
or
you
an
just
agency, yeah.
Yeah, so it was all like
so
it
you
was
just work
all
with an amateur.
the world of
Yeah.
amateur photography, I guess. Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
which
like
you know,
these
like, there's
days,
lots of stuff like that here. Like I
Yeah,
don't know
like-
why I see people on
My friend does
Twitter
that,
freaking out. Yeah, I'm like,
right?
dude,
Like
there's a modelmayhem.com.
Yeah.
or like you know he just hit up a model on Instagram.
Someone on IG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know, they take pictures and post on Instagram, promote that way. So it's that kind of thing as far as the photography goes,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm.
But she did talk about like some of the tweets, and it to
Yeah.
me
He
it came
didn't
off more
clarify
as
which
like
ones, right?
no, but
Yeah,
to me it came more of like the edgy teenage tweets type of
Yeah.
you know like she like the tweet she made when she was I mean she still is a kid or whatever, right? But like you know
Yeah,
teens make edgy tweets kind of thing.
Mhm.
Like just look back a couple years, look at Filthy Frank and all the people that followed. But then like now it's like,
That's,
Joji, you know?
Yeah, that's what it felt like
Yeah.
to me. At least, yeah. So.
See, so like that's why I'm still like willing to let the girl grow and like experience things and you know be in the group and things like that. Just like, but I think the only thing that like kind of gets me is that like it's more funny than it was like she was like actively talking shit about Nogizaka in some of her tweets and stuff. So like I wonder what like Ash would feel about it. You know, it's like, yo, what the fuck, dude? I've been here since the beginning, dude. Yeah.
But again, we don't know how our perspective
but-
has changed from then because I mean,
Exactly,
she
you know,
auditioned
and
for a
it's just
reason,
like-
you know?
And it's like, you know, they're a big group, dude. People are gonna talk shit, dude. You know,
course.
like
Yeah.
when
and so
when you're as
if you're
popular
like,
as
you know, like-
Nogizaka,
Mhm.
of course some
Right.
people are gonna like you know talk shit.
like
just 'cause
it's
you're
like
famous.
okay, this is dating us, in age, right? But it's like, you know, if you were growing up and people were like, would you join Big Time Rush? You know, you'd be like, oh, dude, no, Big Time Rush is lame.
yeah.
But if you actually had the opportunity,
Yeah.
like, who wouldn't?
Oh, yeah,
Who
right?
fucking wouldn't?
Yeah.
dude?
That's a
You
good
know?
one, yeah.
Like,
Also, like, she auditioned for an edgy group. She didn't pass, obviously.
yeah,
Right? She auditioned for Zoc. So,
yeah,
and it's
Oh,
like,
did
there's,
she? I didn't hear
yeah,
that.
there's a YouTube video. Like, I think it's on
yeah.
Zoc's own channel. Like,
Oh, really?
she's there. Like,
That's,
she's singing.
Yeah,
So,
Zoc's pretty edgy, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
I think
that kind of helps, like, put things in perspective.
Yeah.
it was. I
Yeah.
honestly think it's just her being edgy and like,
Mhm.
you know, made those shitty tweets, and then
I
people.
mean, Yakuba was a fan of them. Maybe, you know, maybe she was edgy too, but people didn't find it.
But yeah, you know,
Right.
like people took it like way over. You know, just to
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
make
and
it
then
look
like,
terrible.
people started
and
making
shit
their
like
own, and then, like,
that.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
Didn't they say in the article that, like, they were gonna take legal actions against people who, like, faked their stuff?
yeah, I think they made comments saying that like before this whole thing blew up, right? And like, just please don't like you know, believe everything you read or you see or whatever.
Yeah. They started with it. I remember when the 5th gens were gonna be announced.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this I just feel bad for her now because like
Right.
she didn't deserve all this hate, even though she made some like bad tweets in the past.
Yeah, we don't even
whatever.
know which of the bad tweets it was, you know. So it's not like we can't point to the worst ones and say that was the one. Because then someone else can point to like the lightest ones and say it was those. So you can't really finger point in the situation.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I don't know. There's someone in chat's like, don't let Aruno make Nogi as a rehab center for her to improve her mental state, and it's just like, I'm gonna hard disagree with that,
Mhm.
just because I don't think that like she particularly needs to rehab from really anything based upon what has been confirmed, right? Like you made edgy tweets. Does that mean that you like are like mentally ill or you need to like
Yeah, that's a bit
go
extreme.
to therapy and stuff?
Mhm.
Like, I mean, I believe everybody should go to therapy regardless of
Yeah.
where you're currently at, but like that's a separate thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like she worked hard. She auditioned to get in the group. She was
Mhm.
accepted into the group. She should be allowed in the group now, right? My
I think-
only thing was
yeah.
just because like I was more worried about how the fan reception would affect her and the other members,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Like that
Yeah,
can
that'd be
fuck her
damaging.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that she would need fucking
Mhm.
some rehab from.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I feel like
Yeah. Like that
I
whole
hope
thing
that
with
like this
Twitter, you know,
yeah,
Yeah.
I really do hope that this hiatus
it just
is like beneficial in terms of like
yeah.
giving time for this to like blow over.
Yeah. Both for
Yeah.
her and for the people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still think the like making her the center was a bad move.
Yeah, from the get.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
this whole
I
thing
think that
wouldn't
was
have happened if that wasn't the case, you know,
Mhm.
because then less eyes on her or whatever. But
yeah,
not saying that there wouldn't be. I don't know. There'd probably be
Yeah,
less,
for
but
the
there's
12.
still some. I don't know.
well, I mean, it's like there's been repeated track record of any time a new person is made center that they just get absolutely shat on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like
Ikuma, right?
these
Like,
are
that was one. That was a big one.
that everybody, dude. Like
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
you know, like I remember interviews Jurina talking about at
Mm.
11 years old,
Mhm.
grown ass men coming to her handshake saying,
Mhm.
"You don't deserve this. You're never
Mhm.
gonna be my dad's girl."
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, dude, how fucked up is that, dude?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like they're all kids, you know,
Uh-huh.
like so we
Mhm.
like I don't know. My thing is management isn't if we fans are aware of this, management isn't. Like management has to be aware of it.
Mhm.
And the fact that they like were so busy jerking off to ideas like, oh, what if we drop in a new 5th gen? Wouldn't that be exciting? And then think about like the blowback is like,
Mhm.
I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? You know, like
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
I am always like, it should be management's job to protect the girls and I'm always disappointed by how shitty of a job they do at that.
Mm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so she's gonna be gone for a bit. So 29 single is still being promoted, of course.
Yeah.
Actually, is gonna be double.
Yeah, they
center
actually
for
performed it
now.
recently.
So yeah, they
Mhm.
were
Right,
in
with,
Shibuya Note. Yeah, double centered. It's
I like
Asuka
the
Mizuki.
choreography more.
Yeah.
I think most fans feel that way,
Mhm.
right? I don't know. I feel like, do you think people would have dunked on it this much if it was like, even with an Arno center, if the original choreo didn't feature or focus on her so
I
much?
think like for me, I didn't like the original choreo because it was like so focused on the center, but like also
Mm.
the performance itself, like the camera work, like pretty much only shot the center, right? Like all the
Yeah,
angles and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
46-hour
if
TV.
if you watch this one with the double center, it's a lot more like,
Open,
wide
looking at everyone.
open. Yeah, so like you can see a lot more of the
Mhm.
choreography, right? There's
And
no
maybe if they shot
weird
the other one
movement.
differently, it could have been
Yeah,
perceived differently.
that's what I'm
You're
saying.
right.
So
Yeah, they're like, it's literally there's like gimbal shots of them tracking just fucking Aruno
Mhm,
in the
mhm,
original, right?
mhm.
yeah.
And
And
it's
So
very like,
I can tell they were excited because it's like, oh, we're trying something new. Let's focus on the new member. So let's
mhm.
like keep the cameras on her. But I feel like it was just like it
Yeah.
backfired on them.
backfired.
Yeah.
Mhm. But yeah,
I feel like that would have been fine if it was just the fact that it was a new center,
Mhm.
not like literally, hey, this girl just got announced in this group.
Mm.
yeah.
You
Yeah, I
know?
can see that. I can see that.
And
Like knowing when to
But
pull back.
even then, I don't know. I feel like people still would have complained, right?
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
oh yeah, of course. It's just because it's
it just doesn't really feel
so different,
Nogi,
you know?
right? It doesn't seem cohesive.
Yeah.
There are some elements that I liked about it. Like there's a lot of Nogi elements that I liked about it. There's one spot where she like ran to one side and then all the members went over to the side in one movement. And then meanwhile in the double center, they went split apart and then they pulled each other and then the split happened. I feel like it was better when it was one person doing it. So there's like little elements I like about both, but I think generally I like the double center choreography. Vocal wise though, I prefer the I don't know version.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm curious to if there was any way we could see the original choreography with just a wide
Yeah.
angle.
Yeah. That's
That'd
the
be
thing
good.
that was
That would have
missing
changed how we feel about it.
in the
Yeah.
46-hour TV performance. Like I couldn't really tell that it was a Seishiro sensei that did the choreography.
Yeah, it
Because
was
Mm.
they focus so much, like the camera work focused so much on like shooting Aruno as center, and then like there wasn't any of the wide shots that where they do their usual like voguing like moves, right?
mhm, mhm.
And so
Yeah.
on this one it was like pretty obvious that it's a Seishiro
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
choreographer,
Yeah.
right?
Very like the arm movements and
mhm.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, more
So
highlighted.
like I felt like I didn't see those moves in the initial performance. So
Yeah, because when we saw it originally, we were like, "Oh, this is very Takahiro, right?"
yeah, it looked more like a Takahiro
Uh-huh.
sensei choreography, right? It was very like Kiyakizaka style.
Yeah, yeah. Let's focus on one person and like stick around and make everyone move around them. Meanwhile, the
Mhm.
wide version or the double center version felt more like Seishiro in that moment.
Yeah. So
And
like I
apparently,
want to.
he like taught them like that day or something, like to alter or something. And I was like, "Dang,
Oh, there you go, professionals, dude.
yep."
Yeah, dude.
So I want to see. So like Nogi's performing this more obviously because it's like the promotional period now. So I want to
Mhm,
see if they're
mhm.
gonna stick with the Mizuki Asuka double center, or they're gonna try different things, like when Kiyaki did Garasu Oware
Mm.
with like, or
I
like
feel like if they,
ambivalent, where they
oh yeah,
rotate
yeah,
whoever wants to be center.
Mm.
Because I still want to see the choreography with one center.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel like if they switch it around, that means that they want it to be Aruno still. But I feel like I don't know. It could go both ways. It'd be more fun seeing different centers.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd like that. So
Yeah, finally make Maya front row.
Ooh,
Oh,
she was in
that.
the Shibuya
That
Note
might be pushing it a
performance.
little.
Let's go Watanabe.
Kind of a long shot, dude. But yeah, we all got our Hail Marys, dude. It's all good.
Yeah. We'll see. But let's keep going. We got some more Nogi stuff to talk about. 3 members, Nakamura Reno, Mukai Hazuki, and Yumiki Nao is gonna star in a
Let's
Hikari
go.
TV original drama. Never gonna see this. It's called Love Sharing. It seems to be like a love comedy type deal here. There's the one guy and they all date him or some shit. Or something. I don't
Lucky guy, dude.
What a lucky man's. There's a trailer for it.
Are both of them like way younger than Yumiki?
And they like all confess to him. I think Hazuki's around the same age, right? No?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
As Yumiki?
Yumiki's what, 23? I don't know.
Yeah.
They're all
Hazuki's
young.
22.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
What is
young.
time?
So, yeah, that seems to be the premise. Oh, some emotional things happen at the end of the trailer, but March 27th is the start date on that one. Check it out if you can.
Maybe we'll see it.
Yumiki, I really like how much
some more Yumiki, yeah.
Nogi's been putting her out there, dude.
Yeah.
So let's keep going. Plain Chan started Instagram.
Oh.
But the
Channel
account
second gen.
No. Ayane.Suzuki official. No. Wait.
Underscore
official.
Damn it.
Plain Chan, why?
He's lucky. He looks very cute in this first photo, dude.
Yep.
Follow.
This is a photo from 46 Hour TV, I think, where she did that paint thing and then she peeled off the thing and it says Nogizaka 46 or whatever.
Smile.
Oh, it was their slogan or some shit.
Maybe we should do that. Just one over here community, one over here conversation, over here come.
Like in the middle. Look, Miona follows her. So confirmed, everybody.
Oh, that second gen love, dude.
Yeah. Let's see who else follows her. Iko Marina and Jimmy. Oh.
Hey, there you go. Thank you, Nogizaka. All right, here's the last thing. Some more deets from 29th single. Here's the CD shop tie-ins that you can get. 7net, you get pairs of photo cards here. Type A has Asuka and
I can't believe you're making me look at these jacket covers again.
And then you get some photo jackets.
No
Man, these would be cool if the covers like didn't suck so much.
No one wants
this. No one wants these. Amazon, you get the mega jacket as usual. All
right, like normally I would be like, "Oh, dude, we got the jackets, dude. Hell yeah, bro."
Yeah, but now
not with not with this single.
Postcards.
Why didn't we saw that many this time? I don't know.
Gee, I wonder. B3 mini poster. It's all the same thing.
I wonder if they know they got scammed.
Oh my god. Got the $5 fiver on them. But also the 5th gens have joined the meet and greets.
Oh.
So
I imagine without Aruno, right?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Without
Yeah, well, she's hiatus, dude.
That's only
do you know what a hiatus is, dude?
So it's only the 7 members. There's still the last 3 that they haven't revealed. It's already March. So sometime this month we're gonna find out the last 3, right? So yeah, they're doing all the days from 2nd to 4th slot. So if you guys want to meet some 5th generation members, head on over to Fortune Music and apply.
This is when all the people on Twitter are trying to fucking boycott this single just gets blown out of the water because the 5th gen hype was too fucking much, dude.
If someone says something bad about Aruno to another 5th gen member, I feel like that's just like
Oh, what an
too,
asshole.
Yeah. It's like you wasting not only this girl's time, but like your own time, and like
I imagine someone's gonna pull some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Off
Yeah,
like
that's the thing that-
you know? So,
Well, yeah, someone's always gonna be fucking dumb, and it's gonna ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
But
mhm.
It's okay. They'll just ban them. They have the direct links right there. They could just, all right, ban this
okay.
person
Mhm.
forever.
Right. They see you like five people before, right? And so
Mhm.
if you're gonna
mhm.
start some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I just feel bad for these members whenever like if
Yeah.
somebody
Mhm.
shows up and starts talking like that,
Mhm.
you know, like what the fuck, man.
Mhm.
Well, it is what it is, man. The
I
fandom
was in
be
a
crazy like
stage
that.
once, you know, I dabbled in it, and now people are mad at me because I was in a stage play once when I was like 10.
I mean, there's a lot of good new members, Jen. So
Mhm.
can't wait to see him like on TV or whatever
Mhm.
doing.
All I'm saying is,
Nogichu
just because
bullshit
someone
with
has
Banana Man
experience
again.
doesn't mean they're like super good. Like, for example, when we watch what is that show we were watching in Vegas? Forged
Well, Fortune Fire.
Forged Fire. We saw the
What?
full-time ones versus the part-time ones. We saw how much better the full-time ones were than the part-times. So if you only do like one or two things in history and entertainment, that doesn't mean you're a full-timer.
Jesus.
I don't know where
Bring-
that metaphor was supposed to go.
All right, that's it, dude. That's
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
for the
you know what?
tournament.
Like, for everybody complains about how like shitty Sakurazaka is at fucking variety TV. At least we can look forward to a generation of girls that should be fairly comfortable and decent on camera, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So look out for that 5th gen first appearance on Nogichu or whatever.
Mhm. Just think of it like a power pass. You know, you got to level 30 instead of just starting at level 1.
Yeah,
You were gonna
yeah.
get to level 30 anyway.
Yeah, dude. So that's it. That's the current events. We'll see you back after the break.
And we're back. Hey, you know what time it is? It's time for the TV show highlights. Go through you know, all the shows the members been on this past week and talk about what stuck out to us. What was our favorite parts?
Yes, sir.
Hinatazaka, the I'm a show this week was a continuation of last week, right? So it's like, dude, that guest was still here again.
Mm.
You know, they just do fucking random shit with him.
So I think what they were doing is it's a recap, but what the members want to see again, right? Or what the members want to show. But then they have to beat the dude at things or whatever. Right. So they had like the PK, and then whoever won that got to show their thing or
Mm.
whatever. But yeah. It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, dude. Can we
Yeah,
we move on?
Yeah, Sokosaka was a recap episode because the members are shooting the fourth single. I'm gonna assume the music videos. So because of scheduling conflicts, they couldn't do Sokosaka this week, and so Tsuchi and Sawabe just did a recap. It's like their favorite moments. They ranked their favorite moments from the past 70 episodes. So, I mean, they brought back some really funny moments, you know, like the Onuma
Classic.
standing, like, you know, and some other things like Habu, the Janken, stuff like that. And Nogichu is continuing with the praising, but you can't react, you know.
I wanted to watch this one. I forgot.
They loosened up the judging.
Oh, okay.
This episode.
Because last episode they were like really strict, or like sometimes letting them slide.
Like their mouth would twitch, and Himura would be like, "Oh, she's out."
No, it's fine.
But this time, you know, a little longer, so they were able to like, go back and forth a bit more on this one. So,
okay, that was better.
I guess my highlight would be. I'm thinking of it right now. What is it? I'm like scrubbing through. I'm just gonna give it to Banana Man, because so like they did theirs, right?
at the end they did it, right? Yeah.
The members did their thing, and then Manatsu was like, "Hey, can you guys do the thing, Banana Man? Huh?" And they did, and it was funny because it's like they're bros, you know. So like they both fail immediately because it's like your bro, and it wasn't like they were being super like sweet about it or whatever. They were just being funny, right?
Well, like Shitara copies Yakubo, right?
Yeah, it's like, yo, man, that's not fair.
Yeah, because he was like, Yakubo was like, Saku-chan, Saku-chan, whatever. He's like, oh, what is it? Hibu-chan, Hibu-chan.
Yeah. And he's like, that's Yakubo's thing, bro. Stole that shit. But yeah, it was cool, man. Banana Man. I like how his like actual one was like, Himura-san, you walk faster now. There's like, what? And so he won. I guess Shitara won. But then Himura was like, yo, let me like at least give me a chance to do the thing. And so like he just stood there and he's like, you know, and then Shitara starts laughing. He like didn't say anything.
Yeah. Like, oh, that pause was weird, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's my highlight. They do a thing with Rei and Manatsu at the end, and it was like, what the hell are you guys doing? Because they were like trying to they like try to make jokes and both failed terribly at it.
Fucking so Rei like, just does a punch, dude. Like, what the fuck?
They're like, what is yeah, so what is your highlight?
Mine is okay. Out of Oshi obligations, I gotta put it up during the Kaki and Theira battle, dude. That shit was cute as fuck, dude. You know, it had a lot of very cute moments, dude. Sarah once again making fun of Kaki's teeth.
Disrespect.
But my other highlight is actually gonna go to Hinatazaka de Aima show. For the first part, they do the drawing. I always love seeing the members draw. That shit's always really funny to me. You know, seeing how they interpret shit, dude. You know, you have some really funny drawings, dude. Like some of them, like legit try, and it's just kind of like he looks all fucked up and shit, dude. You know, like I think Nibu's looked like really funny. It was not Nibu's. Sushi's. All right. What is it? Marimoto's looks pretty cute, and then you have fucking Hiatus, dude. Draws him like a fucking camel, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? She's like, where would you get even the hunchback? And like, the angle she's drawing him from is like from the front. So it's like, where the fuck did you even see the humps and shit, dude?
She like finished first too. It's like, oh, Hiatus, you're done. Like, yeah, I'm done. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. And then you know, you get one of like Katosha's like usual monstrosities, dude. Yeah, and then,
it's like, oh, you gave him a mole. And it's like
they fucking overlay it on his face and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
I just saw Yumiki Nao show. Now that I remember, they played some more board games. Continuing from last week, they played one where they have to like put down a scenario, and then someone puts down a letter, and they have to raise their hands and then yell it out loud. It was with Runa and Yumiki and a comedy duo. Pretty entertaining. Like I don't think anything like really jumped out at me as a highlight, but I think overall it was just like, you know, enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, remember when we were all into board games? Damn, that was a phase, huh?
I only went to one of those. So.
I mean, yeah, we do like get new games. Like, hey, let's play this game. Those were the days, huh?
Back in my day.
Back my day.
Nah, I can't do that shit anymore, dude. That shit hurt my friendships, dude. Fucking y'all picking Alex Dubinsky over me in Resistance, huh?
Oh, those are fun times. But I'm gonna take it back
yeah.
to Nogichu because they mentioned the Asuka and Mizuki one. Forgot about that one.
Yeah.
She
Asuka gives
made
like a whole
like Asuka made Mizuki
heartfelt
cry.
thing.
Yeah, and she's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
Mizuki's like trying to look up and shit because like, no, if I face down, the tears are gonna fall, dude. They're like, no, okay, you gotta look at her. Turns down and just boop.
he's like, I've never been like praised by my senpai like that. Oh my
Senpai.
god." And then Asuka's like, "Ah, no, that was all a lie, though." Know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah, I
It's
just
like,
made
no.
that shit
damn,
up, dude.
Oh
I just
no.
made that shit up, though.
damn, that's cold.
Zenbu Suda, dude.
It's like, shit, dude. What a savage.
Right?
Anyway,
Typical Ash fashion, dude.
Yeah.
She's tooth tuned today, dude. She's never gonna just straight up say shit like that.
yeah, she'll say it like in private. She'll tell you later. You know.
Play
Yeah.
some other way, you know.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's the TV show highlights. That's it, man. It's over.
Hey. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you drop a comment down below. What were some of your favorite moments during the TV shows this week? What do you think about Hinatazaka's new song? Or are you excited for Kosaka Nao returning? Let us know in the comments down below. Or you can always come hang out with us every Tuesdays around 7 p.m. over on our Twitch, twitch.tv/Slope Club. You know, we do the pre-show, got the break in between, and also the post-show. Come hang out with us. And you can always keep up to date with us through all the socials throughout the week. That's going to be it from us this week. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.